We already know what the issue is. I think one thing that will help you, what I was thinking is understanding the difference between self-esteem and self-worth. What's your thoughts about that?
You might want to get. How would you? Okay, well, that's something that I'm not too familiar with.
Okay.
Do you mind just?
Okay, yeah. Because it's
I really want to know.
this concept is what changed me, because I used to have very extremely bad low self-esteem. Like I could completely empathize with what you went through. I had no backbone. I was like always nervous and shy and all that kind of stuff. And I basically forced myself to get out of it. Eventually, I don't know how. But one thing that really helped me was to understand the difference between self-esteem and self-worth. So self-esteem is essentially your rank value amongst other people. Like, the people at the top of the society, like CEOs, celebrities and all that, generally have high self-esteem because their worth or their value is deemed by society, how high they or low they are on the totem pole, essentially. And if you base your worth on society's perceptions, values, whatever, it's going to fluctuate because maybe you're a CEO, but what happens if you get fired you get kicked out, and then you go down? So it's a very volatile strategy to base your worth on because it's not consistent by that definition. Self-worth, on the other hand,
It's intrinsic, or
it's essentially intrinsic. It's what you decide. And there are some caveats with that because you can't just be like, oh, I'm a billionaire, I'm the best person in the world, that's just the Lulu right there. However, if you focus more on putting all your energy, instead of trying to get validation from people, working on your self-esteem, saying, I need to get a job, I need this body, I need this car, this position, just to feel good about yourself, that's a losing strategy because
it's hedonistic as well in a way. Because once you reach a certain point, you're like, okay, I need to get better and better and better.
Well, you're never going to be at the top because there's always someone better than you.
It's just never winning.
Exactly. So if you shift from self-esteem, it's more of a mindset shift. If you say, I'm not going to worry about what other people think and say about me, because it's easy to say that. But the way to actually do it is to focus completely on self-worth. And self-worth is within your control. And it's how you define your own value. For instance, it could be like, I feel great when I'm buff, or I can do 20 push-ups or 50, 100 push-ups or whatever, or I know how to make people laugh, or I can bake a cake or whatever. And as long as you're always working things that you within your control, rather than things you can't control, like your job, relationship with people, your self-worth is, by definition, constantly going to keep improving because you have complete control of that.